Hey everyone, it's Barry from Nature's Health Coach, natureshealthcoach.net and natureshealthcoach@gmail.com. I want to talk a few minutes or so about cholesterol. Working in the health food industry, that was one of the more prevalent topics that we dealt with, especially since a lot of people don't want to take statins because they know what they do to the body. The thing about cholesterol is that irony to it all is that we need it. We have to have cholesterol. Our brain needs cholesterol. It's partially made of cholesterol. Our myelin sheath that protects the nervous system needs cholesterol. In order to produce vitamin D, what do you need? You need cholesterol in the skin, so the reaction from the cholesterol in the skin and the UV rays will create vitamin D, which is the best way to do it, really, not taking a supplement. That's why I'm out in the sun, getting exercise and sunshine, and I feel better too. Hormones need cholesterol in order to be created. So if you're taking a statin, even a natural one, you're hindering the natural occurring process of the cholesterol production. But it's more than that too. One of the other main factors that happens when you're taking a statin is the interference of the production of CoQ10. And unfortunately, a lot of people that are taking statins aren't told to take CoQ10, coenzyme Q10, which is an antioxidant, but it brings energy to the musculature. And years ago, I remember hearing about people saying that they're in a lot of pain. Their muscles are in a lot of pain because they're on statins. And it's because something called the HMG coenzyme A reductase. It is the component that manufactures CoQ10 and cholesterol and other items of the body. And when that gets hindered from producing the CoQ10 and the cholesterol, then, there could be problems later on. But nothing's said about that. And the question is, do you really have high cholesterol, and are we all unique biochemically? I was listening to a doctor a couple months ago. He's like, my cholesterol he said it was 312, I think it was, or 320, and he's not even concerned about it. And there's a Detroit area, a holistic MD. He wrote a book, and in it he said that women that are older tend to do better with higher cholesterol anyway. It's protective. Our cells need cholesterol. So if the cholesterol production is reduced or totally inhibited for an extended period of time, that could lead to health issues like cognitive issues. And it's just not being said. And I follow a lot of holistic-minded doctors, whether they're allopathically trained and use a lot of holistic modalities, or they are holistic practitioners from the beginning. They all are just, they don't support it. Neither do I. I can't stop you. You do what you want. You're of free will. I'm just giving you something to think about. That's all. God gave us cholesterol for a reason, and our bodies produce it for that reason, the ones I mentioned. And we also can get it from some foods too, like egg yolks and shellfish, I do believe, contain cholesterol. So we have to have it. And who's to say that, having cholesterol of 250 or 300 could be bad for you? You might have the clearest arteries, but sometimes what happens is, some person I'm talking with says, well, my family's had this history of heart disease, and Well, why don't you really look at what they ate, and do they live a sedentary lifestyle? And, what were the contributing factors to them having heart issues? Rather than just buying into the fear of it all, that, 3 people had, you know, heart attacks or something, in their family. So now they're all worried about it and they don't want it. It's the same thing when I've dealt with women who have said, they don't want to get breast cancer because others in their family have. But one, don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on being healthy and do those things to keep you healthy. And then maybe, then you've just increased your chances of staying healthy. Rather than living in the fear and doing this, that, and the other out of fear, do it out of love and eat healthy, get exercise. And also realize too, like I said, look what, your other family members did to get themselves there. It could have been emotional stuff. It could have been dietary, sedentary lifestyle, too much processed foods, clogging arteries, the wrong kind of fats that aren't good for us, too much inflammation, which can be caused by the wrong fats like the seed oils, or corn and peanuts are very inflammatory to our bodies, which is why I really don't eat much of that stuff. Once in a while, but very rarely. But when you focus doing the right things and stop worrying about it, you got a better chance of being healthy. I woke up back around 1990. I had been to the doctor and for the checkup, and he didn't feel the need to check my heart because I was a cyclist. He said, "Oh, you're fine, you're a cyclist." But he took my blood, and I think this was the same story. It's a long time ago. It's over 30 years ago. But I had high triglycerides, and that's what got me to change. I called for my results, and the nurse said my triglycerides were 313, and she said, "Do you eat bread with your pasta?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm looking around the kitchen for cameras, wondering how she knows what I'm eating. It's like, how'd you know? I did what my parents did. That's what I knew. Big plate of Prince spaghetti, pasta, refined flour, bread, half a loaf of bread. This is when my parents had already passed, and I'm eating on my own now. And, I'm doing what they did. And I woke up and said, well, I got to stop this. I rarely touch pasta anymore. I don't eat much bread. I don't claim to be perfect, but, I really don't eat much bread. We have to question, don't just go, okay, sure, I'll take it. Always learn side effects of things that you take, if there are side effects. Don't let somebody coerce you into taking something. Sometimes that happens because there's money to be made on the back end of it all, So, question, think about it. Do you really need to take something? If there is a history in your family, then do what you can to be healthy, like getting exercise, eating healthy fats, like your mono fats, like avocado's good, olive oil's good. Use those for your dressings. Use those for your, if you're going to have bread, you want to dip it in some, extra virgin olive oil. Put some garlic in there. That's good too for cholesterol. Garlic. It's good for a lot of things. Eat your fresh organic greens. Go to the farmer's market. Eat clean foods. Talk to your farmers. The fresher the better. The cleaner your body is, the better your body functions. It's that simple. So, is it really a cholesterol issue? Or is it just a storyline that's been taught in school, so that that piece of paper that's got the scribble on it that you can't read is handed to you. Okay, they are natural statins. I feel better about that. And there's something called polycostinol too. But think about things and question. And I had a roommate that his cholesterol was said to be high. He said, doctor's ready to give him the prescription. And he's like, no, wait a second. Let me, make some changes myself so the docs could get more fiber. So he did. I started getting more fiber in his diet, and his cholesterol went down. And keeping your liver clean. Healthy bowel, healthy liver makes a difference. So we have to have cholesterol in our bodies. It's just the bottom line of it all. And what I wanted to say too is, you've got LDLs and HDLs, low density and high density lipoproteins. They're not cholesterol, they're lipoproteins, and they have a function. And low density lipoproteins, or LDLs, bring nutrients into your cells, and HDLs take the leftover and move them out. That's just part of what they do. So if your LDLs are high, why are they high? That's what you have to figure out. Why are they high? Is your food lacking nutrition, so your LDLs go up, trying to find nutrition in your body? Or you're not digesting your food well enough, and maybe you need to take some digestive aids to break down your food better so that you can get the nutrition and the LDLs can take it into the cells. After I'd learned about that they are lipoproteins, not cholesterol, then I started wondering, well, why? Why does somebody's LDLs go up? So that's the fear factor right there. And I thought about it, and that's why I just said what I did. Maybe you're not digesting your food properly, or you're not getting nutritious enough food, good nutrition food. You're eating too much processed foods and stuff like that, and it's causing your LDLs to go up. I didn't read about it; I just thought about it, and we all need to start thinking a little more, do some critical thinking, instead of just going, yes sir, yes ma'am, just because they got a white coat on, and when you're taking something, find out if there are any other effects to the body, not side effects. And there are side effects to the main reason you're taking it, but there's still direct effects on the body. Find out why you're taking it, whatever it is, even if it's an herbal. Ask why, so you have an understanding, and do some research on it too. Don't just take somebody's word for it. I mean, there's somebody you've known for years and you trust implicitly. Okay, fine, but still learn, get to know. Get to know what you're taking, and empower yourself. Don't just take somebody's word for it all the time. You got an internet. There's nutrition books. There's books on homeopathy and pharmaceuticals, and learn. Anyway, beautiful day. It's sunny. It's a little cool and breezy, but it's nice. Get the exercise. Stop being sedentary. Like I've said too, the exercise helps the BDNF, the brain-derived neurofactors. Right there, keeps your brain functioning better. The lazier we are with our bodies and brains, the greater chance we have of a decline in our health. So, eat healthy, stay active, do good things, laugh. Get hugs, give hugs. We all need them, and try and enjoy life. Anyway, this is Barry checking out natureshealthcoach.net and natureshealthcoach@gmail.com. Namaste. Thank you.